Hey guys, it's JC4R. Now I know typically I kind of stop showing menus and shit, but for this case I wanted to because I absolutely, strange enough, adore this menu and I adore the music that goes along with it. Like, it's insanely great. I love it. It's a good, fun James Bond game, and this might be a long first part, but bear with us. It's cutscene heavy. Yeah.
May I help you?
A dry martini. Shaken, not stout.
Certainly, Commander Bond.
Where is the girl?
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter. We received word half an hour ago there might be another kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Why should she be, with 007 here to protect her?
Too bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
I think it's just begun.
Okay, so first things first, you're going to notice things are a bit different, and that it's mostly not a first-person shooter, and it's going to tell me how to play the game. So, this is third person, but it's not a bad third person. I wasn't sure how I felt about the change at first, but, you know, as time's gone by, I really like it. Control-wise, it mostly plays the same, except this one kind of feels more like, you know, hide behind walls kind of shit, you know, more like what you see in the commercials but never actually play, because that was one thing that always annoyed me about, like, video game trailers, is that, like, oh man, look at this great first-person shooter action. I'm like, who does that? How do you do that? But this game, it pulls it off really easy. And for those of you who don't know, this is based off the 1963 film, the second James Bond. Yeah, second James Bond. You see those little... Yeah, I understand how to choose weapons. I think I only got one, but whatever. You see those little circles? That is, you know, points to shoot them. Sometimes enemies will have grenades on there, so if you shoot at that, you will shoot the grenade, it will fall and blow up, as you've already seen. So that's the case. This also has a few other changes, like upgrade system, but we'll get to that when we're done. And you can dive. It's got a lot of character. Hi. A lot of character, a lot of dialogue. This is one that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but to be honest and say, Nightfire kind of put me off a little bit because I just couldn't. I didn't feel like doing Nightfire for a fifth time. And sometimes if you get close enough, you get melee combos and shit like that. You just run up to them, press R, and then it'll show flashing buttons for you to play. Or press. Yeah, you can hit B to zoom in, and then, you know, you don't have to, but I just find it easier, especially when you do shit like that. So, I don't know. I really like it. Super great game. I think one difference that this one doesn't have from the others is a... like, with World's Not Enough in particular, I think GoldenEye had it too, I don't remember. I know Nightfire and World's Not Enough did. What you would do is you'd have like a machine gun, right? And you could configure your weapon while it's on hand to, you know, turn it from an automatic to a burst or a single fire or something like that. I don't think this game does that. The biggest penalty about this game that I don't really care for, honestly, is the multiplayer. Because it's just, you know, no AI, so right there, that kind of makes it a little bit boring in my eyes. You know, it's just me and my brother, just two people. It's kind of not as much fun. Next to that is all the characters in multiplayer are just, like, boring, I guess you could say. It's just, oh look, it's a bad guy. You know, like those guys I'm killing right now. Hold on, now where do I go again? As to where World's Not Enough had like a laundry list of characters. See, I didn't think that was right. World's Not Enough had a laundry list of characters. GoldenEye was okay, kind of meh. It was only good if you used that cheat to unlock, you know, like Mayday and Oddjob and shit. Nightfire was wonderful. Also, when you do get to do, you know, stuff like that, not only is it good for saving ammo, but it gets you extra points too. This James Bond also has a different scoring system too. You know, go ahead and show cover, I guess. You can do that, and there you go. It's great. I love it. I'll be doing more of that later. You can shoot his hand. So, it's really easy to get points and stuff in this game. But the scoring system's different, because, you know, usually it's like, in the case of GoldenEye and World's Not Enough, it's just beat the level as fast as you can. That was the idea. Do it on this difficulty, this fast, unlock shit. With this game, you have enemies. If you've ever played like Wario Land Shake It, you know how it gives you that little checklist of goals? That's what this does. There's total enemies, a target time, a Bond move, which each level has something different, and I'm going to try and show off, and then the difficulty, which every single difficulty is just 00 Agent. And I'll show you guys the target time and enemies subdued, you know, when I show the results screen. Nightfire was just convoluted.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
And this game's also pretty cool because, you know, it's got Sean Connery, the original James Bond. Truth be told, I don't remember him sounding this way in the 60s. Like, he's all like, hey guys, how's it going? And I don't know, maybe my memory is faulty because I haven't seen that movie in, I don't know, what, 8 years? But I don't remember him sounding like that.
How do I get to the roof?
You'll need this pass key.
Yep. And then there's also other things like schematics, which, you know, they get you points. Points are usually meant for, like, upgrade shit. And where is it not in here? Okay. But yeah, there's schematics. I don't know where all of them are, truth be told. I've never found them all. I haven't actually completed this game 100% yet. But I'm gonna show off, you know, proper main story, and I'm gonna see if I can't get at least all the bonus levels unlocked on my file and show those off for you guys too. That's the goal. That, and I feel like this game is very underrated, because any James Bond, in my opinion, is pretty much underrated, because who the fuck cares unless it's GoldenEye, which, that's the kind of mentality I just don't like. Because GoldenEye's kind of bad in today's things. There was another James Bond that had this similar playstyle, but it's aged terribly. And this is another cool addition they have. Jetpacks. Yep, that's how you do it. And the James Bond move for this level is to beat the boss as fast as possible. Which, I don't know the time, but I'm just going to assume it's something like 2 minutes. And it's not too hard, but I can understand if you fail. The other James Bond that had this similar playstyle was Everything or Nothing. But truth be told, after you play this game, it kind of falls short by a lot, forever. Yeah, they have rockets, which, you know, they don't openly tell you. Alright, so boss, where's boss? Right here. Let's see if we can. There you go. Let's just blast him with our rockets here. try and speed this up. Even if I don't accomplish it, it's alright because I told you how to do it. You guys know there's rockets. Just, you know, give it your damnedest. That's all I can really tell you. I'm pretty sure the rockets are limited. Yeah, and I was tempted to do everything or nothing because, you know, I thought it would be interesting as well, but truth be told, when I replayed that game, it just wasn't as good as I remembered it.
Who are you?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Okay, so here is results related stuff. Hedge maze unlocked, that's the next level. So you see those little green dots on the side? That is your target. So we've accomplished 2 of the 4, and I will say that this game has quite easily, in my opinion, the easiest way of unlocking things and the easiest 00 agent difficulty. That's because what you can do is upgrade your guns and body armor and shit and then just replay it, and it's super easy. It's just, on your first time playing, it's not going to be super easy unless you do, you know, easy and shit. Yeah. And we're gonna save, but I gotta save over a new file. That's one thing about this game that I don't really care for, is there is no, you know, you can't delete, wait, that's a 0%. That must have been the ghost then, shit. Okay. You can't have blank files. Like, there's no erase game, it's only overwrite game. So that's why I said the ghost. Back, because I had this game, oh my gosh, 2008, I think? I don't know, it was fairly new. It was at the death of the GameCube. No, because I wasn't in Colorado then. I left in 2007. Yeah. Anyway, the house we lived in was haunted, and the ghost would like to erase our save data. And this is one of those games that you can't, you know, erase save data. You can it pretty much restored the memory card, formatted it so that it was like brand new again. And it would do this with our N64 cartridges and our Game Boy cartridges as well. I talked about that in Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, skill points up there. You can unlock characters and shit for multiplayer concept art. And research points is going to be more useful for gadgets and shit like that. So I don't have enough for body armor upgrades, but I will say that is the wisest investment to put in your first use of points. You can only upgrade the guns so much, and I know I didn't show off the SMG, but we will. Yeah, so you can only show off so much. What the fuck was I trying to say? Yeah, there's your points. Also, there's a checklist of all the schematics. I don't know where they all are yet, but one day I will. The last thing before we end this off is you can see right here some of these ones that are off the path, like the tunnels and the ruins and the plaza and the airport. Those are all bonus missions. You see right there at the bottom, it shows you how many points you need to unlock. Chances are you're not going to have enough points on your first time playthrough, so that's why I'm going to take my completed file and show you guys that when the project is done. I have 3 of the 4 thus far, and, you know, the target time, enemies, and 00 agent is pretty easy to help you get it done. So hopefully that was a good first impression, nice taste in your mouth. I'll see you guys with the next part, because that's how this is going to work out. Episode format.